own. Friday morning. Oh, let me talk to the people on a Friday morning. Y'all hit that like button. We're up in here already. King Lou, what up? Toronto in the building. One second. Jesse Short, shout out in the building. Reggie BX, what up, my brother? What's going on? Mr. Giles, what up? Shout out to Mr. Giles, the homie. James Van the third. I hope you get working on that flight soon, James Van. Shout out to the members. Shout out to everybody. News and notes, we are completely sold out for Memorial Weekend. I'm actually might do a party this weekend for the guys coming down here this weekend. So we'll see. La Chiva, what up, La Chiva? Pete in the building. Scott Tucker, what's good? I will be here second week of June, you already know. I had to cancel my Bani trip because my cousins are coming down this week. Well, today, they actually should be landing in the next hour or so. So I had to cancel my Bani trip, my Santo Domingo trip. Shout out to my homie Danny, Omar, Paradise Life, and my guys over there right now. I couldn't make it. Okay. Flip Fly Sports Bar. World famous chicken shack. Yeah, so I was just coming into the office today. I said, you know what? What's going on with the people, man? I got about 5 videos that I have to edit. Angry Bus Driver, what up? 5 videos I gotta edit that gotta be put together. Uh-oh, Jackson Jeter in the building. Jeter about to get me back in my workout game. I was supposed to work out this morning, but I've been up since 2 in the morning, so I ain't getting no damn sleep. But we here, we outside, we doing what we do. You know, same corner every day. Same corner. Shout out to the bros in here getting their breakfast early this morning. We open up 8 o'clock every day for breakfast. Mr. Giles, I got the merch store, and any merch that you want, I also have in Flip Flop as well. Not the cups and stuff, but the shirts. Got a bunch of new shirts coming up too. So let me put that in the chat. Hold on one second. Put that merch in there right now. Shout out to all you guys. Support the movement. Paradise Life. Support the restaurant. Like I said, I just thought I'd go live this morning. If I can get my phone up. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, my phone be going crazy, man. Like, good lord. We're gonna slow the phone thing down starting after Memorial Weekend. I'm gonna slow that down because I really be on my phone way too much. One second. So yeah, we open for breakfast 8 a.m. So I'm here early in the morning. Only my man Henry got here before me. I got caught up. I had to shave this morning. I got caught up. I got caught up this morning. Shout out to everybody. Let me get Skrilla, what's good? Shout out to cousin Skrilla. Randall, what's good? Unexpected Traveler, good morning. Barissimo in the building. Dirty Work is my homie in the building. Yeah, Mr. Giles, I put it up there. The mug, that mug right there, I don't think is on the merch store yet. But I have another mug, and we got the cooler cups and all that. But I have that mug right there here. A lot of merch I have here, but other merch that you guys want to customize, stuff like that, is at the merch store. 29, what's good? The Black Farms, Linden and Farmers. Shout out to Linden and Farmers, what's good? Genocide, what up? Linden and Farmers, shout out to Linden and Farmers. Shout out to the whole Linden Bullies. Shout out to Linden 157, Linden 223, Linden 201st, Linden and Farmers, something to Linden, you already know. Yes, so someone, shout out to my man Joe. He was like, yo, why you New York dudes always say where you from like someone cares? I said, because in New York, where you from, everybody cares. It means something where you from. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Because I was coming in today, I was like, yo, I've been seeing a lot of things going on YouTube and the chat groups and all that. And I'm just like, man, what's going on these YouTube streets? What's happening out here? It's just weird, man. Like, I'm in my own lane. Like, for me, I know I got a lot of haters, a lot of dudes obsessed with me. You know, some people are, like I heard someone say, I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. It was mentioned to me that someone said, oh, I'm not one of Flip's fanboys or something like that, whatever. I don't know. It is what it is. However you feel about me, you feel about me. I don't care. I'm in my own lane. I do my own thing. I don't worry about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know by now, I made me. I built me from the bottom, from the mud. It is what it is. Let me go to my Instagram post, which shout out to Marky. He sent me. I thought this was really dope. When he sent it to me, he's like, this is you. My Instagram post said this: did it alone, did it broke, did it tired, did it scared, still doing it. I'm gonna say it again. Did it alone, did it broke, did it tired, did it scared, still doing it. So that's how we living over here. I mean, like I said, I can't speak on nobody else because my life is not like nobody else's. You know what I'm saying? I've done my own decisions, my own lifestyle. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. Guys, you talk about traveling and all that, how I travel most of this country by myself. I can go anywhere that I want to, whenever I want to, and not have to worry about nothing. And I'm American, I'm not Latino, I have no Latin blood in my body. I could do whatever I want to do. Just that type of life. You know, and that's what I try to bring to you guys, that paradise life, to show you there's so much more you can do with your life. I told you guys, Paradise Life is a networking group, travel group, and we're about networking business and building businesses and showing people how to live in other countries, not just DR, all over. You know what I'm saying? We got LLCs in Colombia, LLC in DR, LLC in America. You can look us up. We're not here playing. I gotta do a video on this one building project going on right now. It's not my project, but I'm part of it. I decided to help out with the project. It's maybe 15% done, so I'm gonna do a video show you guys. But it's pretty dope. And then what'll happen is, the reason I got involved is because if it comes out the way the plans are, I'm gonna use that for the Paradise Life 1. And then I may build on top of that spot something for myself. So we'll see. Queens definitely get the money. You already know. Bill D, what's good? Oh, James Tony, that was my dude. Yeah, Wizards won. Wizards won last night. I was watching that game. Hugh Grant, what's good, baby? E in the building. Third Mundo, nah, I ain't got nobody call out. I'm living my life. Give my call. Hey, Mundo, hold on. Shout out to the window. I saw only like 8 minutes of one of his videos. Kwame going in. And I don't know if you peeped it. He did a live and it popped up on my screen. I jumped in the live real quick. Kwame had 8,000 people watching his live. Kwame like, man, I'm getting everybody. Kwame calling everybody out. Yeah, I don't know. Skrill's YouTube streets. That's the term I be hearing used. It'd be weird. No, I don't want no. I don't want no smoke with Kwame Brown. He going in on everybody. Robert Moon, Far Rock, what up? Okay, then that new single go from Skrilla, Running Back. There you go. Go hit that link. Get that new joint from Skrilla. Well, Genocide, you know what though? For me, I want to shout out my man Mark. My man Mark Love. Years ago, a long time ago, there was this big party in Boca Chica. And it was for everybody to meet up, like guys who didn't know each other, meet up finally. Shout out to my man, Senor Tranquilo. And we all went out to Boca Chica. We booked our rooms, went out to Boca Chica. Only a few of us actually knew each other in person. So a bunch of us said, all right, we're going to go to Boca Chica, had this party, and meet up and get to kick it and have a good time. Now, the party was wild. The party was wild. That's a personal story. Let's see people in person. We can talk about that. But the party was dope. But as a lot of us got to meet each other, some of us were coming back to Sosua. And this was about 13 years ago, something like that. By the way, one of the reasons I'm doing this video is today, as my cousins arrive on a flight, today makes 14 years I have been coming to the Dominican Republic. I went and checked my old passport. Matter of fact, hold on. We ain't got stun out here. See, that's the old one. It got the holes in it. We have an American passport. I ain't got a lot of nobody. This is tatted up like crazy. Tatted. Y'all see that? Tatted up. What's good, baby? How y'all doing, man? Oh, in the building. Where you been at? It's good, sir. And you got that right. Hey, hold on. We ain't see you. I ain't seen you in a minute. Shout out to the homie Beluche in the building.
What's going on, fam? How y'all doing? From up top, 15 years in the house.
Already, you already know.
15 years. My boy Flip Fly Greg. Back from the bikini contest.
We go way back.
All right, bro.
Good to see you, baby. Yeah, so all that. You see all that tat? All them tats. That's a tatted passport. Do you see all that? That's my old one. Tatted. Every page. There's no pages blank. Matter of fact, hold on. These two right here. I got two. They decided to do one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? So I go back. Oh, so back to the party. So we at the party in Boca Chica. Some of us coming back to Sosua. It started. Then the rest of us gonna hang out. Sosua hang out. So what ended up happening was my man Mark. We kicked it a lot. So I said he said I can ride with him. So I rode with him back to Sosua, and we were talking. Now back on this old website, we would put up stories about and I found a website because there was a Super Bowl party, and I happened to be in the pictures, and I didn't know about this website. So I came on and talking my ish because I had been all over the country, and I got to know Mark. So Mark's like, yo, I asked Mark, I said, yo, how do you just go to these places and you don't know? Like, I know I do it, but I'm just an idiot like that. But I don't know many people that do that. So he would tell me, well, I pick a spot on the map, and I go and get lost, and I'd make something happen. And he was like, similar to what you do, you can do it, but I wasn't driving at that time. I was just hopping in taxis and going all over the place. So I'm like, you just go? Like, you just go, don't know nobody, nothing, and you just go? I said, at least I'm taking a taxi. I have a driver or something. They can take me around. He's like, yeah, I just go. So on the way back, we talking our ish. So I get a rental like about a month later, and I just start traveling around DR with that mindset. And I always have adventures, you know what I'm saying? So we go anywhere we want and have a good time. LeBron pulled the step on step. You already know. LJ was good. Andy Morris, what's going on? Yeah, Kwame Brown won all the smoke. I should have called this Fridays with Kwame Brown. I might have got a million views. I might have got 1 million views because and here's the wild part. When the part I saw about the live, he wasn't talking about nothing. He really wasn't talking about nothing. But people were watching. He was just talking ish. AJ Turner, what up? Yeah, Kwame deep out there, but I don't know. Hugh Grant, yes, the ISO. You remember that ISOC party? I had a good time at that party. Dashim Jers in the building, pulled up with the team yesterday. Far Rock, you already know, Queens thing. Appreciate that, Robert Moon. Hey, Backpack Val, I ain't expect to see the brother. I'm just in the building, you know what I'm saying? But today makes the 21st, and it's my ex-wife's birthday. I gotta send her a text. 21st makes 14 years I've been coming to the Dominican Republic. And by the way, I believe it's the last week of September or the first week of October is 4 years for Flip Flop. For the Flip Flop, the restaurant and sports bar, 4 years. So we made it. Mama, we made it. Genocide, you already know, holla at me. Oh, Hugh Grad the art, yeah, you in the building, you already know. Now with Genocide, you gotta have a plan A, plan B. You already know. You gotta have that. You already know. World class items, what up? With the F Jones. Hey, Mayor, Mundo says you gotta send that cash out, baby. Vinny Hustle, what's good? What's good? Shout to Vinny Hustle. Shout to all Paradise Life. Shout to all the members, everybody rocking with me. This live is more about, like I said, a celebration of today, 14 years. My cousins are on the plane right now, which is why I couldn't go to Bani in Santo Domingo. Shout to Trey. I was supposed to meet up with Trey in Santo Domingo. He'll be down in Sosua next week. Shout to him. Shout to everybody coming down Memorial Weekend. The party sold out. Hit me in the back channels. Shout to Marv Gotham, Cortland. They got their party on the 30th. Shout to Milton, 39th Street on the beach. We're gonna have an after party after both boat parties on the 29th and the 30th. At Milton's 39th Street on the beach, right next to Flip Flop number 38. You see the Wu-Tang sign. That's Milton. Dr. Thug, what up, Ralph? What's good? But yeah, man, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. Like I said, I gotta text my ex-wife. It's her birthday. I don't want to forget about that. 21st is also her birthday. So I was in DR on her birthday. But man, it's just a beautiful day. It was raining last night, but beautiful day. Hey Mundo, was it raining on that side over there? Was it raining in Santo Domingo or San Cristobal on that side? It's pouring over here. D, what's good? Yes, I got the 3X shirts. I got you, D. Pull up. I got a bunch of new designs too. We are expanding the brand. The main shirts are always gonna be the main Paradise Life shirts are always gonna be the same logo, but we're expanding different shirts. I will have tank tops next week. Hopefully by Memorial Weekend, I have the tank tops here. So Zara, I will have tank tops here. Oh, it rained a little bit now. It poured over here last night. Like I'm talking about, it was flooding. It was flooding on the whole Pedro Casante yesterday. Flooding, like it was stupid. But you know it's May, so it gets a little rainy in May. My first trip, funny story. My first trip, it rained every day for 20 minutes, and 20 minutes after that, it was like it never rained. It was just bone dry. That was my first trip. It was weird. I was like, I've never seen it like that before. Where, you know, it rained and it was just dry again. But so yeah, I think it's kind of today reminiscent on my first trip. Hey, that was good time. My first trip. Matter of fact, we got off no grassy shirts don't work. You're right. We got off the plane. I think we got in early. Like I think back then it was like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. So we got in. We went through the town real quick. Went to Villa Chester, stayed in Villa Chester. Rest in peace, Mario Chester. And we went through the town. I'm like, man, ain't nobody out here. I kept hearing all this stuff, and I'm like, man, what up? So we get the cars and all that. We like 40 something deep, but this is all professional men, transit workers, garbage men, stuff like that. All professional dudes who come down at the same time. Right now, it went from 40 to 100. Now it's about 20. At least the main group is 20, and guys are spread out all over the place. Then let's get the fake Claro News out of here. Bye, fake Claro News. We came back outside. Now, right over here, where my boy Robert got his restaurant at now, and it was called Breakfast Ends at 12, and we do. I'm sorry, Jesse Shores. Breakfast ends at 12 p.m., but we do wings and waffles and fish and grits all day and shrimp and grits all day. So over here, where it was called Sinatra's, used to be called PJ's back in those days. And so we go to PJ's, and that's the spot to be. That's the main spot. We pull up in PJ's. There's nobody outside. I'm like, man, all this hype and all this joint, y'all ain't nobody out here. Da, da, da. So we sit at PJ's, right? So we had 2 cars, so it was about 12 of us sitting at PJ's. The streets is empty. I'm so disappointed from what I heard, but I will backtrack. When we got off the plane, it was hot as hell. You had to walk through. You had to get the $10 ticket, the Visa, $10 Visa. But it was the wildest thing. I don't know if you guys remember this. You paid $10 here, and 5 feet later, you gave the ticket to another person. It was the weirdest thing. Like, you paid it, got the ticket, 5 feet away, you gave the ticket to somebody else. Then you went through customs. But as we passed through customs, at the change spot, it was 5 beautiful Dominican women. They all said, hola, at the same time. I was like, oh, like it blew my mind. That was my introduction. But then I get to the town, I'm like, oh man, all the stuff I kept hearing, blah, 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 blah. Now see, my cousin knows you can't really impress me, because I've been to all the industry parties, I've been to all the wild events, Freaknik, Greek Fest, I've done all those. Bike Week, I've done all this. So you really can't impress me when it comes to women, because ain't too much I ain't done yet. I mean, done already. But I'm just all excited, because I'm like, okay, we're going to see these things out here. I heard, da, da, da. So now we at PJ's, order some drinks. 2 girls walk by. This is exactly how it happens. Stay tuned. 2 girls walk by. They walk this way. They walk to the left. In 3 minutes, 4 girls walk by. Same 2 with 2 more. They walk to the right. Now I'm always on point, so I'm always paying attention. In another 3 minutes, 7 girls walk by to the left. The first 2, the next 2, and 3 more. And I'm like, I asked my cousin, yo, what the hell is going on right now? Like, everybody, they just walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And every time they walk back and forth, there's more girls with them. Then it's like 9 girls. But then 5 come into PJ's and sit down and order a beer. This is back when you order 1 beer and everybody just chilling. And I'm like, and my cousin's laughing. He's like, I told you, the bird call went out, we hit. I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is weird. Now, back then, you could not make eye contact. See, you guys changed the game. Somebody changed the game, messing up the game. You guys be walking the tables now. Back then, if you made eye contact, you got the beeline to you. Nowadays, guys were like, oh man, let me go over to that table. Nah, that's not how we did it. You had to keep your head down. Couldn't make eye contact. As soon as you made eye contact, you got a girlfriend. Like, this is what it was. So they gave everybody glasses and all that. So I'm looking, but I'm looking away because you can feel it. Like, oh, you're my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was back then. So anyway, now it's getting crowded. We finished eating. There's more and more people in the street, and this is less than an hour. Like, people are just in the street. It's not even 1 o'clock. I don't think. We're drinking. I'm drinking now. We got tequila. We drinking, having a good time. So my cousin said, all right, let's take a walk down the strip. Now this is the old strip. The strip you see now is dope. And even the strip there before COVID was dope. But this is the old strip. This is when there's damn near 1,000 people in the street. Tables on the sidewalk. The old Roomba's about the size of flip-flop. It was real small. The rest of it was a parking lot. And tables outside at Flow, tables outside at Roomba. Man, we walked down the block. Now I'm big as hell back then. Walked down the block. I'm like, oh man, it's crazy. People everywhere. It's just Everywhere you look, it's just people. It's like Times Square in Dominican Republic. It's just nuts. And I'm really, when I say it, I mean Times Square in the Dominican Republic. That's what it looked like my first trip on Pedro de Santo. So we out there walking, da-da-da. So, you know, I understand Spanish. So I pull somebody to the side, I'm like, hey, da-da-da. And they giving me their little speech, whatever. And I'm like, all right, you know, I'll let you later. So within 45 minutes, I told like 15 people I'll holler at you later. I'll be at the club. And my cousin was like, hey, stupid, they all gonna be at the club waiting for you. I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, whatever you said. Later that night, I got twisted. I never made it to the club. We had a great time. I got towed down, fell asleep. Next night, go to the club. I've got like 20 people waiting for me, no BS. They're literally in the club waiting for me. But that trip was dope because it was one of them things where I'll never forget it. And I had a ball, I had fun. And when I see people, there's a lot more to that trip I can't go into. A lot of things that I had a great time though. But when I see guys on their first trip, I always remember mine. And I see guys dancing in the street, I see guys having fun. I'm like, everybody has their own way of enjoying the moment. Because your first trip is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Even back then to now, 2 years ago, 5 years, I don't care. Everybody can say things change. And I tell people all the time, you're not the same from 3 years ago. So when some people say it's not the same, no, nothing's going to be the same. But it's still an enjoyment. You still can have fun. Jesse Shores, pull up. You already know. Yeah, hey, remember that? No eye contact. Timothy, what's good? World Star, what's good? D. Will, you already know. Shelton was good. Yeah, so that was just good times back then, man. It was so dope. Then the club, back then in Classicos, you had to walk with somebody to the bathroom, I swear to God. Like, we was getting molested by the chicks. You know what I'm saying? We was getting molested by the chicks. Real talk. We was definitely getting molested by the chicks. So it was like, and to the homie, the troll, I have no problem blocking all 43 of your personalities. No problem at all. I'm good with it. We was like the chicks, so you had to really ask, like, talk to your man, like, yo, homie, you wanna go to the bathroom? I got pee. Like, you know, 'cause you don't want to go alone to the bathroom because you got molested. Mama Flip in the building. You don't want to go alone to the bathroom because you got molested. Like, it was bad. There was one instance, like I think it was my third night in the club, and no BS, like, I ain't gonna say that. I gotta keep it PG on here. Yeah, but back then it was even more aggressive. Like, it's wild when I see guys walking the tables nowadays. I be like, or girls be like this, like, come here. I be like, bro, if you only knew, as soon as you walk up, you just messed your whole thing up. You know what I'm saying? You messed your whole thing up. You gotta hold it down. In America, I don't walk to no woman, so especially not here when they run to you. You know what I'm saying? And like you saw the guys what they said in the comments. No eye contact back then. None. Like nowadays, I see a couple of chicks that I know very well that be like, with their nose up, because they know you gonna chase them. Wasn't like that back then. Wasn't like that back then at all. You know what I'm saying? You had them chicks was like hard at you. You feel me? But yeah, man, so today makes 14 years I've been coming to the Dominican Republic. First week of October, I think, is 4 years of this restaurant and bar being open. We made it. Thanks to you guys, we made it. You know, 14 years coming here, and probably about 9 to 10 years. Mundo, let me tell you something. It's a full-time job, and making all the new Gmails is nuts. That's got to be crazy. I can't remember my password for my 3 emails. Like, Dudes be having 20 emails. Like, what are you doing? But I'll block all the trolls. I don't care. Don't bother me, man. It's only a press of a button. Yeah, well, I was about to get to that too. 14 years been coming here, and 10 years been getting hate in Dominican Republic. Forget that back in America. 10 years been getting hate in Dominican Republic. So it ain't new. This YouTube thing just made it advanced, and now I got stalkers and people who are obsessed with me. But it ain't new. The hate ain't new. Mundo, you got to. Let me tell you something, Mundo. You know I watch your channel. You guys know Mundo from he be on the show Flipping Mundo, Wednesday Night Raw. He's been on many times. Shout out to Mundo. Mundo's one of the few people I actually watch his channel. I watch his channel sometimes soon. I can get on it. And Mundo got a lot of trolls too. But Mundo, I'm gonna tell you something. Some of them trolls are people you probably know with double and triple accounts. You know what I'm saying? But I block them. Like, let them make another account. I block them again. And Mundo, I don't know if you pay attention. They type the same way. That's how you can tell who the person is. They type and say the same things with different names. So it'd be like when they say a certain sentence on my live. What's up with the chicas? And it'd be one name. Then they go another name. What's up with the chicas? Yo, what's up with the chicas? I know who it is. Or this and that and this. I know who it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you already know. I know you know Mundo. Like I said, I just block them because I don't need that energy in my life. I don't even care about none of that. Even my stalker, I can't even see his channel because I blocked it on all my joints. So one of my dudes sent me something last week. I said, I don't care about it. Don't give a damn. My boy told me, oh, he used some pictures of this and that from your family. I said, I don't care. Because I'm outside. I'm outside. I don't care. I really live a happy life. I'm very happy. The president keep acting up. That's what my president gonna give me a heart attack. Mira, tu llamas Nancy. ¿Y qué pasa? ¿Ah?
Que le diera unos minutos. Voy a llamar de nuevo.
Huh? Yeah, that's on a piece of paper that says flip flop on it. ¿Qué es eso? The C's. Oh, okay. Always upgrading. Belucci, I need some of your check, baby. Genocide. People hate on. There's no such thing as really Sosua YouTubers, really, in reality. There's just YouTubers who talk about Sosua and talk about other places too. But the hate stems from people being miserable. You have to understand something. Hate is contagious. You guys will watch hate and drama faster than you'll watch information. Do you know someone made a comment on one of my lives a while back about a business video? I did a business video. To date, that business video where I broke down business for you and what not to do in business. I have 2 videos. It got less than 3,000 views. But I had a video where I was talking ish. 1,500 views in less than 30 minutes. All you care about is drama. I gave you a free blueprint on how to start a business in DR. And how not to, another one where it says how businesses fail in DR. And you didn't even care about that. Belucci, love you, bro. I'll see you later. You guys didn't care about that. You cared about the drama. You know? Drama sells. Cool KT, my homie in the building. Shout out to Cool KT, always giving me the positive vibes, positive energy. Yeah, Douglas, D Latin was freaking, oh my God, that was 2-pack. It took them a long time to put them fans in the back too. Shout out to Heck Love in the building, what's good? Taylor, that's my thing. We in paradise, we should not be hating on other men. I don't hate on nothing nobody does. I don't do what you do. I'm gonna talk my ish, you talk your ish. But I do notice a trend of, I want to call it man crush. Someone has a serious man crush on me. Like they mention me every day, all day. and I appreciate it, but I'm a heterosexual man, Scorpio at that, so very, very heterosexual. I love women's. I love the women's. You know what I'm saying? So sorry, man. You just got no chance with this guy. You know? I like the women's. And I don't mean the men's is with long hair. I mean the women's. You know? Can't help myself. I just like the women's. Yeah, Genocide. I got 2 videos. One video is how to start a business in DR with basic information, nothing too in depth. Because you know, if you need extra information, we could do a consultation. But it's basic information to start a business in DR. And then I did a live on how businesses fail in DR, basically giving you tips on what not to do when you start your business to avoid pitfalls and stuff like that. Hate dominates the lives of those who are living without direction and dreams. You're right. You already know, Scorpio gang. You already know, Cool KT. We ain't got time for drama. We live in the paradise life. 29, appreciate that, man. I'm on that phone right now. Appreciate that. Shout out to 29, always showing love. Chitlin Skin, I love that name. Chitlin Skin Jodeci Boots. I love that name. So, like I told you guys, my boy Jeff must be in town. Memorial Weekend sold out. It's dope. We're gonna have a great time. Shout to Marv Gotham, Cortland, the Big Ticket Memorial Weekend crew, all those guys. Shout to 39th Street Milton. Shout to Paradise Life. Shout to all my guys. Shout to AB, he's pulling up. Got a few YouTubers pulling up, so that's gonna be dope. Shout to all the guys. No, ahora no, pero ahorita. Shout to all the guys pulling up, you know, for Memorial Weekend. Shout to the guys pulling up this weekend. My homie Henry, he just popped back in town. Maybe having a party this weekend. We're working on it. Trying to see what I can put together this weekend. But yeah, shout out to everybody. I'm gonna put the thing in there. So now, after Memorial Weekend, full-fledged focus on Halloween. I've got, I think, 7 or 8 rooms left for Halloween. So jump on that ASAP. I gotta check my book. I've been so focused on Memorial, I haven't checked my book for Halloween. But you know, it's gonna be dope. Trying to do some surprises for Halloween as well. And you know I gotta talk my ish. Let me put the Paradise Life IG up there. And for you guys that want to join the Paradise Life Facebook group, if you're on Facebook, just type in Paradise Life, LYFE. And if someone knows you, you'll get approved. And you can jump in the Facebook group as well. I don't know what's going on. My Wi-Fi is acting up. Event info. Sorry, let me type this in there. Alright, so that's the email for events and stuff. Put this phone down real quick. Catch up on my comments. G-Man, yeah, but that's the thing though. Most of the dudes that hate and talk sideways and stuff actually just don't have any content. Like I've seen YouTubers recently pop back on the scene and weren't doing YouTube for a while because they need help with certain situations. That's cool, do what you do. I'm consistent with mine, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being me. The one thing about this channel is you get 100% me. Like it, dislike it, hate it, or love it. I'm just never gonna stop being me. Like I said, there's no in-betweens. You like me or you don't. I'm cool. Them wings still tasty though. Them beers still cold though. You ain't gotta talk to me. Some of you guys pull up in here, don't talk to me. don't want to talk to me. Y'all just want that cold beer and them wings. I'm good. I'm cool with it. We got some for the pit. Actually, Pinnacle's over here eating right now, so we're gonna get some footage for that. Definitely, BX suckers do not have a life. Douglas said the biggest trolls is so and so. Well, here's the thing, Douglas. We don't even say his name. I'm gonna delete that comment, Doug. We don't even say his name, and no knock on you, Douglas, but we don't say his name over here. We don't give him no shine at all because he's a big nobody. Yeah, I'm gonna just delete that comment. We don't give him no shine. Some guys are just losers and have nothing, and they dislike Black Americans. It is what it is. Dirty workers, you already know. Gil, what's good with you, baby? No, D Will, remember, I don't know, hold on. The first person to write this down gets a free Paradise Life shirt. The first person that writes this down. What's my slogan for 2021? The first person to comment gets a free Paradise Life shirt. Straight up. The new one, the new Paradise Life shirt. What's my slogan for 2021? Whoever puts my slogan for 2021 gets a free Paradise Life shirt. Hey, D Hicks, there you go, D Hicks. Mind my business. Hey, that's my slogan. I've been minding my business. I just been, seeing things and laughing and having a good time, but I've been minding my business. I see you guys be watching. There you go. Mark Brown, you already know. Don't catch feelings, catch flights. Mind my business, man. Taylor, you stupid. Shout out to Taylor. The funny part is, like Taylor, shout out to Taylor. The funny part is, what's great about this channel is you got guys that are trolls, like Taylor. Like I'm a troll, but I'm gonna let you know I'm trolling. But like Taylor, Taylor's a real person. Taylor has pulled up the flip flop. Talks the same way he talk ish on this, he talks ish in person. Great dude, you know what I'm saying? We kicked it. So it's like I don't mind the trolls when it's all in fun, and we gonna link up and talk ish the same way. That's dope. But when dudes are just trolling to be hateful and have bad energy in their heart, I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? And Taylor will tell you he's a troll. He says it. I don't care. And he pulled it up, and Taylor was here, and we kicked it and talked and all that. So I like that because I'm a troll. You know what I'm saying? All right, D Hicks, I got you. Let me know when we want to pull up. I got you. Matter of fact, I got a special one for you. I got something for you. Yeah, Christopher Columbus. You already know Dirty Workers. They be Christopher Columbus. But look, I don't want to hate because I said this in one of my groups. I don't want to hate. All my dudes in Colombia. Shout to all my dudes who only go to Colombia. Only love Colombia. They don't do nothing else but Colombia. They hate DR. Da 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 da. You know what I call them? The Christopher Colombians. Yo, dudes be so happy they found Colombia like just the recent 4 or 5 years. I knew about Colombia, so I call them the Christopher Colombians. No knock on my dudes. I be having fun with them all the time. They be like, FDR, Colombia is the wave, da da da, F that, da 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 da. Cool, but like I said, I'm gonna say it again, and y'all know I don't lie. Colombia has two, or at least I saw two dedicated pages to getting drugged and robbed in Colombia. 2 dedicated Facebook pages with thousands of members. DR ain't got one of those. BK, I'm here, baby. Pull up. So you already know. Now, shout to Race. I saw his video, and this was something that was going on for a couple days about the robbery in Sosua. Now I want to break down the version I was told by the police I know. The reason New Garden keeps coming up is because allegedly the guys were I'm gonna say all allegedly, this is coming from a cop friend who just asked me, did I know these people? Allegedly they were staying at New Garden, but the robbery happened down the road towards Montellano. Yes, they said they got caught on a highway in Montellano, but the guys were in Montellano, and that's where the robbery happened. As far as I know, it did not happen in front of New Garden, which is almost impossible. There's too many people outside of New Garden for a robbery to happen right there. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm going by what my guy's telling me, who was involved in the investigation. The story keeps going saying it happened in front of New Garden. It's almost impossible. like I said, there's always somebody outside of New Garden, 4 or 5 in the morning, someone outside of New Garden. But the guys were staying at New Garden. Allegedly, they had some jewelry, some phones. They went down the road. I don't know, maybe check a chick. I don't know what they were doing. Like I said, I don't know the full story. It's all allegedly. And they got robbed down that way. Came back. Allegedly, someone knew the robbers. That's how they got caught on the highway. So I can't give you the full story. I can't tell you everything. There's a lot of. One thing about here is always a lot of rumors before the facts come out. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say more than the little bit I was told by my cop friend who just hollered at me real quick. But you saw on the news report they had chains and stuff on. I mean, you can wear jewelry. I got friends who wear jewelry, but it's not recommended. I mean, you know, there's no flaws. I want to explain something. And Third Mundo, if you're still here, Third Mundo can co-sign this. You know how we have cars in America? And you know, you always want a nice car. You know, some guys want a nice car to impress a woman. I don't. My boy was trying to buy a Porsche and a Range Rover. And I told him, bruh, you good with a Kia. You good with a Honda. He was like, nah, but I said, but dude, all you're doing is drawing attention to yourself. I said, here in Dominican Republic, if you're rolling in an 83 Civic, you still popping because you're moving. You're going places. I told you got stories when I was in Bani. I got a CRV. The dude's across the street with a brand new Rolls Royce Wraith, a Wraith. It took up 2 spots. No one even knew what it was except me and the dude. Must have been a baseball player. And when the 94 Honda Accord rolled up, everybody ran to the Honda Accord. He looked at me, I looked at him, and we were like, crazy. He's got a $250,000 car right there, and he ran to the 94 Honda Accord. So as long as you rolling in DR, it don't matter. If you want a moto, you rolling, you moving, you going places. So people want the flash. You know, there's boys out here with Ferraris, all that stuff. I ain't gonna say there's not, but it's not like being in New York, where the flash is like, oh, most locals. I'm not saying everybody. Most locals don't even know the price of that vehicle. They don't know that the Infinity costs X amount of dollars and the Honda costs X amount. They don't know that. They don't pay attention to cars like we do. Let me see what Mundo said. Yeah, no, thank you, Mundo. If you that do whatever. But yeah, I'm not saying that it hurts. It don't hurt, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary to have the luxury vehicle because honestly, you just draw more attention to yourself. And then one of my mans, he lives in San Francisco. When he pulls in the parking lot, it's Benzes, Bentleys, and Ferraris and Lamborghinis. So your nice car, whatever you think you're buying, ain't gonna compete with them anyway. So it's just, you know, here, as long as you rolling, you looking good, you looking clean, you know. You say they 20s, but they 10s and they clean, though. You good. That's all that matters. Nueva Jersey, what up with you? So yeah, you know, here, if you rolling, you good out here. Yeah, I mean, you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake who you are. But yeah, I always say like I said, I'm back in the States. I never had any whip over 20,000, not one. I drove Bentleys, I drove Benzes, Range Rovers, I drove everything because my peoples had all that. But I ain't never drive nothing over 20 racks, straight up. I had it, I wasn't about that life. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather have multiple cars than have 1 or 2 cars. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you guys about the story of my homie. He bought the 300C brand new, kitted it out, looking crazy, spent like 60 racks on it. Got locked up 2 weeks later by the feds, had no bail money, had no lawyer money. I ain't about that type of life. It ain't about the wheels moving in the car I'm sitting in. It's about the person inside the car. Gary Jones, what up? Exactly, Mundo. Even with a scooter, you popping because you're moving, you're rolling. That's what I think a lot of people don't realize. And you know, I'm gonna say this because a lot of people may give little, say slick comments like, "Oh, she be rocking with Cone Show." Well, guess what? He's popping because he's rolling. No matter what, Those two wheels is still rolling from destination to destination. So he's still popping. That's what a lot of people don't realize. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do like my luxury cars in America was a Lex and Infiniti. That was the most luxurious I went. All my cars was nice, but that was like the most luxurious I went. My Infiniti and my Lex. I ain't do nothing above that. You know what I'm saying? I drove the Jags. I go to my boy crib, yo, give me one of them whips. I drove the Jags, drove the Range Rover, drove the Bentley, drove the Porsches. Ain't too many cars I ain't drive, but I could go to my man's crib, throw my keys, he throw me his keys, I'll see you later. Because if I crashed the whip, I got the money to pay for it, but I didn't feel the need to buy those whips because it was too flashy for me. Even though my joints was nice, it wasn't as flashy as in New York. When you see the B sign, when you see the Benz emblem, I wasn't with that. I just wasn't. That wasn't my thing. The flash was never my thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mo Rakes. I'm gonna get some fake rollies from Kuwait. You know, I wasn't into like I had ice. I had gold fronts. I said, shout out to Daoud. I got some gold fronts. I only wore once. I gotta wear them down here. Shout out to Gangsta Grills. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ever into. I had probably the nicest thing I had in my closet was my Pradas. I became a big fan of Prada. I heard Mundo talking about Iceberg one day. Iceberg, you know what I'm saying? You had to have the ice. You was back in the city. You had to have the Iceberg. What's up, big dog? How you doing, Jeff? Iceberg. Never really into Gucci like that. Wasn't really my thing. Had a few things Gucci.
Good morning.
What was the other one? Armani. I was in a couple of that.
Would you like something to
RH. They be wearing a lot of fake stuff. Exactly. Be yourself. Respect the culture. You good. I think that's a big misconception. People want to be somebody else. Be yourself. Oh man, I used to love Fubu. I love food. I had me a bunch of Fubu shirts. There's some Queens too. Shout out to Fubu. Yeah, be yourself. Stop trying to be somebody else. Like you guys remember the story about the drug dealer, post office worker? The guy was a postal worker, but he told everybody he was a drug dealer. Like, bro, be a postal worker. That shit is dope. You delivering mail. Still get a check. You're still probably eligible for Biden bucks. Oh, I used to love Taylor. That. Oh, my sneaker collection, and my son will tell you this, because until his feet got too big, he used to raid my closet. My sneaker collection consisted of different sneakers. I only had 2 pairs of Jordans my whole life. My sneaker collection consisted of Sauconys, New Balance, Adidas, Pumas, Pradas. I went for sneakers that everybody wasn't getting. I like to be in the club and someone be like, yo, what's that? Like, what is he wearing? You know what I'm saying? My man got at me for wearing Sauconys. I was like, yo, Sauconys is track sneakers, but they be having some dope colors and they come with 3 different laces. Switch the laces up, boom, boom, boom. You know, I'm in the fly-ish. I ain't just into spending all my money. Even the Pradas, I ain't paid a lot for the Pradas. I had a good connect. I was going to get my Pradas. I had maybe about 6, 7 pairs of Pradas. Then there was these other patent leather joints out of China. Well, from a designer from China, excuse me. They were kind of like Pradas. They was really dope. White foam bottoms and patent leather, blue, red, green. I got a pair for my birthday. I wore those in the club. People were like, oh, man. Definitely had to have the Uptowns, definitely. Timberlands, I had my Timbs, beef and broccolis. You know, I'm from New York, you gotta have Timbs. How many pairs? You gotta have like 10 pairs of Timbs. Like,
No way around it from being from New York.
hold on, but every winter, you had to get at least 1 new pair. You may get 2 new pairs, but you had to get 1 new pair. You would literally, if it got to about 60 degrees, you got your last year's Timbs on, you like, yo, it's kind of cold. I got another pair of Timbs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the Maury's. Yo, Mundo, I never got into the Maury's. My man did. Those were dope. I won't even lie. The Maury's were dope. I didn't have a pair of Maury's. I was going to buy a pair one day, but I didn't get it. My man was in the Maury's real hard. See, I had to be. So if my man had it, I couldn't have it. I had to get something else. My man was in the Maury's. It was really dope. Since I rock with Wu-Tang, I was 100% Wallabies. Woo! I mean, those Wallies.
Extra Saboyas.
I'll never forget I was in a mall in Baltimore, the wildest thing. So I got my Wallies on. Matter of fact, my man's laughed at me. Greek Fest in Jones Beach, I had Wallies and sweatpants on. I was wild. So I'm in the mall, my Wallies on, walking in the mall, and these dudes was looking like, I guess they had never seen Wallies, and they looking, and they like, yo, the homie got moccasins on. He got this. Now this is back in, this like 95, 96. I'm in the mall of E-Mall, you know, doing my thing out of town. And the dudes is like, yo, dude got moccasins on. He got moccasins. Now I realized these is Wallies. These is the joints, you know what I'm saying? And then I got into the joints that Ghost was doing with dyeing them, the tan and blue, you know, you had to mix it up. Oh, Wallies was sick. I used to love my Wallies.
Wow, what you want to give me?
Tampa Twine, yeah, Kwame Brown Wallies. We talked about that. 169th in Jamaica, the half. You already know. AJ, I never got into Parazucos, man. Those were dope, though. Oh, my Sauconys. I had the multicolored New Balances, the multicolored Sauconys with the 3 laces. People don't realize those are track sneakers. Those were expensive. People think Sauconys are cheap, and those are track sneakers. I forgot the number, the New Balance, 352, 450, whatever it was. Those is dumb expensive. When people see New Balance, they think it's corny. Havana Joe's. I only had 1 pair of British Walkers, but they was dope. Yeah, and my Wallies was sick. I had about 3-4 pairs of Wallies. I used to love my Wallies. They was dumb comfortable too. Like, you felt like you was walking on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Dumb comfortable. And then the Pumas with the fat tongues. Woo! Take it back on you. Adidas with the fat laces. Take it back. Still rocking Diodoras, alright? Now I'm just simple. I wear whatever I'm comfortable in. Yeah, damn, yeah, you brought it back, AJ. Nah, I never had kids. I ain't never had kids. Alright, so I got a free, hold on, so I owe D Hicks a shirt. Hold on. Let me write this down so I don't forget. I owe D Hicks a shirt.
Okay, so
I got a free Paradise Life mug for anybody that can tell me right now. You gotta write it out the right way. How most people in Brooklyn, all Caribbean, you could say, said Adidas back in the day. How did most Caribbeans and most people in Brooklyn said Adidas back in the day? I got a free mug for you right now. First person to tell me how most people said Adidas back in the day. Mundo gotta know this.
That's okay. So I didn't fly into.
There you go, D. No, Mundo, Adidas. Come on, Mundo, Adidas. Most Caribbeans said Adidas back then. D. Will. No, not shell tops is dope, but I'm talking about how they said Adidas. Almost everybody, I say Brooklyn because most Caribbeans was in Brooklyn. Adidas. I remember this dude was like, yo, you got some dope Adidas. I was like, what? And I had the shell tops on. And it was like, Adidas. My bad, Mundo, but that was a Caribbean thing though too. That's why I thought you might know that. Because I know you uptown, but I'm saying a lot of Caribbeans would say Adidas. So I got D-Will for a free mug right there, like that there. D-Will mug, Paradise, flip-flop mug, I got it right there. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, Mundo, they would say, like most Caribbean people, even some Dominicans and Puerto Ricans I ran into, would be like Adidas. Because everybody didn't say Adidas. They said it like, they pronounced it like it looks Adidas. So shout out to you guys for knowing that one. Yeah, man, Adidas was dope. I was like, what are you talking about? And they'd be like, the sneakers, Adidas. That was dope. Oh, I ain't even see those Jam Master J's. The word, man, that's why I said it. I thought you would know that. That was like a real talk, even uptown. That was like Adidas was a common Caribbean thing because everybody didn't know how to say Adidas. So Dominicans I ran into, Puerto Rico, and I say Brooklyn because I couldn't find nobody in Brooklyn that didn't say Adidas. People were saying, and I say that because people were saying Adidas to me in Brooklyn up until about 10 years, 15 years ago. Like, seriously. In Brooklyn, people were still, when I lived in Brooklyn, people were still saying Adidas. That's why I said Brooklyn. Yeah, bro, that was a common pronunciation for me. Let me see, whatever. Guys, I'm having fun. I got a shirt giveaway, a mug giveaway. That's what I think. But what questions y'all got for me? We had an hour right now. Like I said, I just want to come on here and talk my ish. I was thinking about you guys. Today's my anniversary, 14 years coming to Dominican Republic. 14 years with a passport. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Shout out to the rooftop in Puerto Plata every Friday. Have live music. Very dope. I'm gonna pull it out on y'all again. You know. And my man Big said, it's talking and ain't living it. Cristal pop and sipping it. Mob hats and lizard. Gator chunks. Rolling blunts with the willies to the willies. Hetchling cot in ones and 9 millies. Stories like a mother. Model wondering if I'm with her. But she know I treat my like the Bonner. Dolce and Gabbana skipping. Big Papa, never slipping. Ace class diamonds. Shining. Running with wifey wine and dining. Smoking cigars in Bogota with Colombian niggas, they Panama and Greek-ish. One of my favorite verses of all time. Oh, I found a page with stamps. Okay, I found one page with no stamps. That's dope. And then we go to the next page, stamps. So yeah, I was in DR like every couple weeks for a while. I got some Jamaica in there, the Bahamas in there, Jamaica twice. The Bahamas in there, Colombia, obviously. I think my first Colombia trip's in there. The other one's on my new passport. I think, or no, maybe not. I think my new passport is on Colombia. Hopefully we get the Brazil stamp in there soon, you know what I mean? You already know. So you guys, you know, I might have, hold on, I'm sorry. I don't want to, you know, fake the funk. Matter of fact, I cover it up like this. Just so we know. That is me, right? Yeah, that's me. All right. That is me. Stamped up, tatted up. I had to get the new one before I even went to Colombia. I was like, man, y'all playing. I didn't even know I had a page with Blanco. That's crazy. D Will, there is no red zone, man. That's something someone invented for money. There's never been. All right, let me explain the red zone thing. There's no such thing as a red zone. What was agreed to was the nightlife, the nightclubs would be put in that area. Not a red light district, none of that. A nightlife will be put in that area to keep it off the main strip. Nothing to do with a red light district, nothing to do with women. They were talking about putting it down there. Now they reestablished it again, said they're gonna do it. This could take years. And like I said, I feel bad for anyone that only focuses on the nightlife in that area. This is a beach town. So basically, I told you guys a million times, any business down there, I wish them all luck. But if it becomes the nightlife, people won't go down there until late at night. Now, Classicos can open at 11 and make a ton of money. So another club can do it, I'm sure. But it's going to be difficult to have something during the day over there when everybody's on the beach traveling around town. Because let's say this back to normal tomorrow. I'm giving you a what if scenario. If everything can stay open until 12 a.m., 3 a.m., I'm a chillin' flip-flop, I'm a chillin' Bailey's, I'm a chillin' Roomba until midnight. And then, if I don't gotta go to the club, I'm not going to the club. My last resort, I go to the club. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's been talked for over 10 years. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Mundo, so I didn't even read your comment. I had to do that, yeah. I had to show the pic. Travel Fox. I never had Travel Fox. Adidas, there you go. Camp D, I ain't got the Chicken Shack hats coming yet. I got the Chicken Shack shirts though. Mundo said, dude's gonna be like, let me hold your passport. AJ, trust me, I would love that Dubai stamp. I would love that. Mundo, that's shout to Mundo. Let me tell you something. I rock with Mundo no matter what you guys, we know there be other situations going on YouTube, but I rock with Mundo. I talked to him behind the scenes, and he's never done nothing crazy in my eyes. And our conversations are different than whatever goes online. And Mundo said it straight up just now. Stamping glassine bags to stamping passport. That's growth. That's real right there. And we all grown. We all grown. Gary Jones, I spoke about that. It wasn't a couple please. I think it was one cop. Ron Lewis, say sorry. Yeah, was it an ex-cop Mundo? I don't know what it was. But I know it was one cop guy or ex-cop and some other dudes. And these dudes ain't even from this area. It's like I said, it was another area. The guys were not in Sosua. It was another area. And I can explain, for you guys that never been here, you could go stand in front of New Garden right now. People outside all the time. So it's almost impossible to get robbed in front of New Garden. Now, if I'm wrong, but I can go to New Garden right now and hold $1,000 in my hand. And if someone robs me, they're getting stopped within 100 feet. Because there's too many people outside. You got the taxis, you got security, you got the people in the restaurant, you got people at the corner, you got the change guys on the corner, you got the other restaurant, the other hotel next door. So you're not just robbing somebody. What's up, brother? You're not just robbing somebody in front of, what's the name? Dredge the Great, Texas in the building. Oh, Ginger went to school? Okay, I didn't know that story. Like I said, I spoke to one of my cop friends. He said they got robbed down the way. Yeah, Big Super and Rod Swell's got to say sorry. Exactly, Mundo. Once you say ladron or I got robbed, someone coming out. And in front of New Garden, there's so many people. Like, listen. I'm here 8 in the morning. I got here 8:30 today. But I'm coming around by New Garden. There's 20 people outside, and it's 8 in the morning. 3 in the morning. There's people outside of New Garden. So you're not just getting like if it was another hotel, I would say all right. But New Garden has the taxi mafia sitting outside. You got both side doors, people sitting outside. Girls are there, guys are there. I mean, New Garden's got too much traffic to get robbed outside of New Garden. If it was another hotel, I would say possibly, but New Garden is on the main strip that you gotta drive by. There's people always out. There's always 5 to 10 taxis outside of New Garden at all times. The restaurant, you can see through the gates restaurant. So someone can watch what's going on if something's happening in the street. That's almost impossible. Oh, the DMV was on them Wallies? Yeah, I thought most people was on Wallies. But in B-More, when I was in B-More, they was like, oh, he got the moccasins, ha, 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 ha. And I was like, damn, he's hating on moccasins? Like, Wallies? Shout out to Kat. Yeah, shout out to Mundo. Nah, Mundo. Listen, Mundo good in my book. Like, straight up like that. Mundo good in my book. I'm one of them people who ain't never do me wrong. We good. You know what I'm saying? I may have my difference in opinion in certain things, but I have never felt any type of way when it came to Mundo. So he good with me all day. Genocide, is it difficult if you have a business? No. They just run you through the ringer. You can't have a record. You got to go through a process. I actually have a friend that did it. 2 friends that did it. Maybe they'll sit down and do a video about it. Henry, have a good one. Hit me up. I'll be here all day, brother. All right, I'll see you. I'll definitely let you know about that thing. Okay. All right. If you got a business, how you doing, brother? Most business owners that deal with cash are able to get a gun permit because you deal with cash. And if you see like change places, money exchange places, they come in like every couple of hours. Some places every hour. Gambling spots, they come and collect the money. All you gotta do is look at their hip. They got that thing on. My change guy, my payer who comes here and changes money for you. He got that thing on him. He walking around with thousands of dollars. He got that thing on him. When you deal with cash, you can carry. Curtis Morris, shout to you. Oh, they trying to see. I didn't know that. They shout the mundo for that. They trying to disarm people. I didn't know that. You can walk around and drink. They don't bother you out here for that. But shout the mundo on that one. I didn't know they're trying to disarm people. But I'm gonna say something. It would make sense that they try to disarm people, and I'll tell you why. I've been in. Remember, I go all over the place. I've been in many situations where someone gets drunk and they have a gun, and they'll try to pull it back somebody down because of emotion. Cops, business owners, and their friends will try to grab them like, yo, they'll murder somebody over emotions just because they got that gun. And the reality is, some people are just not responsible. Well, we all know everywhere, people are not responsible with guns. But I've seen police, like, you know, when you go, a cop can go into a bar, restaurant, or a club, he has to put his gun at the door or leave it in the car. You have to check your gun. I've seen dudes leave their gun in the car, get into an argument, go to the gun and get the car. Not forgetting that they police, forgetting that they businessmen. Just emotions. And that can cause a whole lot of drama. Matter of fact, it happened, if you weren't here, you was with me. It happened in Miami bar about 6 months ago. I think we was all in Miami bar inside drinking, and we looked and there was a mad commotion outside. And the dude was arguing with another Dominican dude. He went to the car, got his hammer, and the other dudes were telling him like, "Yo, relax." Like, I told everybody to get away from the window. He's ready to start licking off at these dudes. And his boys are trying to calm him down. The security's like telling him, "Put the gun back in the car. You wilding right now." He was drunk. They called the police. Police came, arrested all of them. Say, yo, you can't just be backing your gun down at the club like that. You can't do that. So they arrested all of them. So I can see why they would try to disarm certain people, because everybody's not responsible. You know, gun responsibility is on the person. I believe you got to be a citizen. Yes, I believe you do got to be a citizen. Go through that whole process. But for locals, if you have a business, a cash business, like one of my people's, he got married. His wife, he got a permit through. Well, his wife got a permit. She's local and she has a business, so they got the permit through her name, whatever. So it's possible. But also, you can't have a criminal record. I make sure you're straight. Jamaica West, what's good? So you know. So any questions before we get out of here, guys? I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Hit that like button, man. I just want to do a quick live. We still got Sunday service coming. Don't worry about that. I just want to do a quick live today, shouting out my anniversary. And yes, shout out to my man Polo. No, I have not gotten the vaccine yet. I'm still procrastinating. I told you guys, I'm telling you get the vax, but no, I'm not telling you get the vax. I'm telling you I'm getting the vax, but I'm finding every reason to curb that vax. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I had every plan in the world. I got people, Greg, I'll wait online for you. Don't worry about it. I'm like, all right, I'm coming. The wolf next door. Facts. Yeah, any questions before we get out of here, guys? I enjoy rocking with y'all today. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's see. Okay, no questions, guys. Well, I appreciate every one of y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Look, we got an extra 130 subscribers this week. Let's get it to 10,000. So, shout out to D Hicks. I got a shirt for you. D Will, I got a mug for you. Oh yeah, Chief, I'm gonna do some drinking today. Douglas, yeah, I've been BSing. Well, Joe, here they got the China one. They got a lot of them, but the China ones being the most prevalent everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Makes it a year. Mayo still, and you know what? Next year we'll be celebrating. Mayor still don't get free food at Flip Flop. Happy anniversary, Mayor. So yeah, 14 years I've been coming to the DR today. Shout out to the team. They'll be here in a little while. Should be landing soon. 14 years today, man. It's crazy. And then I think it's the first week of October. I gotta look at my numbers. First week of October, 4 years for him. For the bar and everything. Yeah, everybody be safe in your travels, man. All my Christopher Colombians, Be safe going to Colombia. I know you guys still want to go to Colombia. You know, be safe. Be safe out there. Worry about the rain too. Oh my guys. Shout out to Free Society in the building. Y'all hit that like button, man. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate every single one of y'all rocking with me today. On my anniversary. I'm about to eat and drink in a little while, have a good time. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? All right, so Genocide got one taco on mayor, on him for mayor. Shout out to the Mundo rocking me on the live. Appreciate you guys, man. Don't worry about the hate. Just appreciate every day. We're gonna do more and more and more. Yo, Cap D, I was trying to go to Brazil in July. One night. That damn flight went up $110. I was like, what the? So Brazil's on hold for now. I want to go though. But you guys stay cool. Dirty Workers, I got you. You already know. Appreciate all you guys. Big Super, you late, man. Say sorry. Big Super pulling up 2 hours late. But yeah, appreciate all you guys. Free say he blocked your mayor. Shout out to Big Super. Appreciate all you guys, man. See you for Sunday service. And in the comment section after the live, tell me what videos you want to see, because I got a few videos I gotta edit. Tell me what videos you guys want to see, and I'll put that together. Yeah, the shirts are still on deck. I got some dope shirts. I'm doing the tank tops next week. They should be here. They'd be dope. I'm working on the hat, man. I'm working on the hat. All right, Big Super. Hey, guys, appreciate y'all. See y'all for Sunday service. Like I said, after the live, go to the comment section and tell me what videos you guys want to see. I'll put it together for y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.